Good afternoon. I am Rifat Khan, the representative of Jalen Barhat. Before pointing out my queries to my board of members, I would like to give a brief introduction regarding Jalen Barhat. It's basically a halal food manufacturing company based in Johor, which started off as Jalil Enterprise. It then rebranded itself to Jalen. Through the years, Jalen has grown a lot and has added more products like new varieties of soya sauce and chili sauce, etc. Since this company is looking forward to expanding itself into an international country, which is Ghana, I, being the representative, would like my board of members of Jalan Berhad to carry out a detailed presentation on international business risk that Jalan might face if it chooses to enter the market in Ghana. I'm sure you all are ready with your presentation, and by the end of this presentation, I'm sure the CEO of Jalen Barhat would have much clarification on the positive and negative aspects and international business risk that we might face, and accordingly we might make our decision. Well, Maliha, you may now start your presentation, which will be followed by other board of members.
Well, good afternoon, Rifat sir. Me, along with my other board of members, have prepared a small presentation for you and the CEO of Jalan Industries regarding some various international business risks that Jalan might face if it chooses to enter the market in Ghana. So I'll basically go first and I'll be talking about the history and the background of Ghana, which will be followed by other board of members who will be talking about the international business risks that Jalan might face. Ghana is a Western African country located on the Gulf of Geneva's coast. Ghana, despite its small size and population, is one of the Africa's most powerful countries. Ghana's administrative capital is the coastal city of Accra, and Ghana's current population is around 31.07 million. The official language and the language of business is English, which is almost taught in all schools there. However, Ghanaians also speak local languages. Its fossil fuel wealth is particularly rich in natural gas and petroleum. Talking about the religion, more than half of the population in Ghana is Christian, and about one fifth is Muslim, and a small segment adheres to traditional indigenous religions. Now, my other board of member will continue speaking on the elements that will affect and influence the appeal of this country for Jalan.
I will be discussing the key elements that may affect the appeal of Ghana for Jala. The first key element is rising Muslim population. If we look into the population of Ghana, around 18% of the population is Muslim, which means there is a high demand for halal product among Ghanaians. Therefore, the product that Jalan manufacturing is very suitable for the majority of Ghana's population, including Muslims and Christians. The second key element is geographic factor. Since Ghana is only a few degrees north of the equator, its climate is classified as tropical. It has a wet and dry season, but it is mostly warm and dry in the southeast, hot and humid in the southwest, and hot and dry in the north. Therefore, Ghana has an agriculture market that produces items such as cacao, rice, and peanuts, while its industries are focused on mining, lumber, food processing, and light manufacturing. As a result, the natural resources and climate of Ghana will be ideal for Jalan to manufacture and export their product. The third key element is acceptance of foreign products. Ghana, with its rapidly growing and youthful population, it provides a market with numerous opportunities for the sales of foreign goods and services. Furthermore, Ghana is a member of the Economic Community of West African States, which allows Malaysian companies to freely export goods to Ghana. Therefore, as a Malaysian company, Jalang has a good market opportunity in Ghana. The last key element is language advantage. Ghana's official language is English, which provides a chance for Malaysian businesses to operate there due to the linguistic advantage. Now I would like to talk about the cross-culture factors that result in cross-cultural risk. Before jumping to the factors, let's define the cross-culture and also mention some general information regarding the culture in Ghana. Cross-culture is a concept that recognizes the differences among business people of different nations' background and the importance of bridging them. There is some cultural information that must be known by the Jalan company before entering the Ghanaian market. First, regarding time. Punctuality in Ghana's business culture is not seen as a main priority. However, it's best for you as a foreigner to show up on time even though you might end up waiting. Second, regarding greetings. A handshake with the right hand is the most common form of greeting, and older people should always be greeted first as a sign of respect. However, when men greetings women, it must be known that Muslims most likely don't shake hands with the opposite sex, while Christians, on the other hand, do. Now let's get back to the cross-culture factors that result in cross-cultural risk. The first factor is fail to adjust the business model. The Jalan company must realize that they cannot take the same business model which may have served them well in their country, which is Malaysia, and simply apply it to the Ghanaian market. Therefore, they must be flexible and adjust their business model to reflect the local preferences, customs, and traditions. The second factor is understand the local legal and ethical issues. The Jalan company must understand the Ghanaian legal terms and ethical issues because they might differ from the laws that are practiced in Malaysia. The third factor is failure in identifying regional and subcultural differences. Male and female consumers' habits and preferences is vary across generations, ethnic and occupational group. So failure in recognizing this cultural diversity can make the company miss an essential consumer segments. The last cross-culture factors is ineffective diversity management. Having a diverse workforce can have both positive and negative effect on the company. The positive effect of having a diverse workplace is that employees most likely to have different and varied approaches to the same problem. However, if it's not managed carefully, diversity can bring negative effects as well, where there might be conflicts among the team members or poor communication as well due to the linguistic differences.
Well, now the question arises, what are the country factors that might result in country risk if Jalan chooses to enter the market in Ghana? Country risk basically takes into consideration all sorts of political, economic, and social factors into it. Now, talking about the political stability of Ghana. The political stability of Ghana has both its positive as well as its negative side. So now I'll give you a short presentation over the political stability in Ghana and leave the decision in your hands. Firstly, Ghana is considered as one of the most peaceful and stable countries in West Africa. In 2016, the Institute of Economic and Peace ranked Ghana as the sixth most peaceful nation in the sub-Saharan Africa in its Global Peace Index with an overall stable score. Ghana features an aggregate score of 83, with 100 being the best, and the Freedom House's index making it the only free country in West Africa. But despite the above-mentioned factors, there are still some factors which can hinder the political stability of this country. The statistics research shows that there has been a progressive decline in citizens' trust of public institutions, both in terms of service delivery, reliability, and honesty in Ghana. And also, the corruption rate in Ghana is just increasing day by day. Moreover, the unemployment rate in Ghana is high, which results in political violence. There are everyday conflicts regarding the natural resources like land, etc. Therefore, it can be seen that there is a moderate level of political risk here, since it has a peaceful environment, but at the same time, there are some factors which interfere with its positive factors. Well, now let's talk about the economic factors that might affect the choice for Jalan industry. Well, until and before 2019, Ghana has had a good GDP and its economy was doing well. But like every other country, after the outbreak of COVID-19, the economy of Ghana fell down deeply. But the statistics shows that the GDP of Ghana will be recovering by 2023 to 2024, and which is a positive side because every country in this world has basically faced this huge decline in its GDP. So no matter what country Jalan chooses to go in, every country is facing this. Now, let me talk about one of the most important economic factor, that is the economy profile of Ghana. Well, this is the economy profile of Ghana, and this can help you and the CEO of Jalan to understand the economic factors that Jalan might need to take into its consideration while entering the market in Ghana, like the capital needed to start a business, tax system in Ghana, and other factors mentioned here. Moreover, it's also worth mentioning that Ghana's ease of doing business score, formerly called distance to frontier, has increased by 2.06 to 59.2, which is a very positive change.
So now I'll be talking about the financial and currency risks that Jillian should consider before establishing the business. Some of the factors that I'll be talking about, among them, the first one will be currency exchange rate. So currency exchange rates have an impact on merchandise trade, economic growth, capital flows, and also inflation and interest rates. So over time, a weak or strong currency can contribute to a country's trade's deficit or to its surplus. One Malaysian ringgit is currently worth 1.4 Ghanaian CEDI at the current market rate. So if you look at the USD to GHS exchange rate, one USD equals to 6.4535 GHS. In this case, we can say that Ghana has a strong exchange rate against the US dollar. So in the scenario, if JLN decides to export the product to Ghana, the price of the product will be reasonable because the GHS and MYR have a small currency exchange rate difference. So the next factor that I'll be talking about is currency stability and monetary policy. To attract capital from the foreign investors, a country needs a relatively stable currency. Otherwise, the threat of currency depreciation induced exchange rate loses mandated foreign investors. So within a year to date, appreciation of 0.6% against the US dollar, Ghana's local currency ended the first quarter of 2021 on a high rate. So this means the Ghanaian CEDI has outperformed 15 other common countries of Africa, making it the best performer. The third one I'll be talking about is debt to GDP ratio. For Jelen, the debt to GDP ratio analysis is critical in determining a country's economic health. The higher the ratio, the greater the country's debt in relation to its total economic output. So the next and the final point I'll be talking about is inflation rate. So it's crucial to keep an eye on inflation rates, which are the percentage increases in general price levels in an economy from year to year. Inflation rates differ by country, and this can have an impact on material, labor costs, and as well as the product pricing. Ghana's annual inflation rate accelerated for six straight months to 12.2% in November 2021, from 11% in October, its highest level since it was rebased in 2019 and surpassing rates recorded during the COVID-19 pandemic. Prices accelerated for both food and non-food products, mostly due to the housing and utilities. On a monthly basis, consumer prices inched up 1.4% after 0.6% increase in the previous month.
Moving on to the commercial issues relating to Jalan in question that will lead to commercial risks. The number one commercial risk that we could face is a lack of knowledge of the market of Ghana before we enter it. So, before we decide on whether we should enter the market or not, we must look after certain deciding factors. Another factor is assessing whether there is a demand for our product in Ghana. Do Ghanaians enjoy and demand products like soy sauce, chili sauce, tomato ketchup, oyster flavored sauce, flavored cordials, artificial vinegar, black pepper sauce, and tausho? Ghanaian cuisine is considered one of the most simple and delectable cuisines all over the world. When it comes to the demand for sauces, it's really exciting to know that a variety of sauces go with their scrumptious dishes like kelewele, fufu, tuezafi, palaver, etc. So yes, there is definitely a strong demand for our products there. And secondly, our products will adapt in the market pretty easily because sauces are a staple in majority of the Ghanaian cuisine. Are there any existing competitors in the market? Yes, there are quite a few famous international and local sauce brands already present in Ghana. For example, Diaspora, Sisters Sheto, Bas Bas, Akabanga, Afrofusion Cuisine, Brother Brew Brew, etc. Yes, the competition will be tough, but we already know that there is a demand for our products. If we add a local flavor to the list, we are guaranteed to take the market by surprise. If we decide to move into the market, we'll have to be well prepared mentally about the political problems and corrupt leaders of Ghana, as they are most famous for these two reasons. Our deciding factor in regards to moving into Ghana mainly depends on the political relations between Ghana and Malaysia. As of now, the political relations seem to be really good between both the countries, so we can focus on the other factors. When dealing with international trade, there are often issues when it comes to import and export. The container could be damaged, the goods could be damaged, goods can be misplaced, lengthy clearance procedures, corrupt officers, etc. Payment issues are one of the biggest commercial risks when it comes to international trade. Often, parties end up paying late or paying incomplete payments, and in several cases, not paying at all. Keeping the corruption rate in mind alongside payment issues, when making a contract, all the terms and conditions regarding payment should be very clear so that there are no issues further on. Now, the question arises, should Jalan enter Ghana? I think by now everyone is well aware of the rising Muslim population in Ghana, and that goes very well for us since we are a halal sauce manufacturing company. Based on all the research conducted, we are positive that Jalen is ready to enter the market in Ghana. In Ghana, the food manufacturing sector is marked by low productivity, high costs, and poor quality. So, for Jalen, it would be a much better decision for them to export their various products. In no way would it be fruitful for Jalen to manufacture the products in Ghana due to high costs and low production rate. It would be rather better for us if the production takes place in Malaysia itself and the company can then focus on how it should enter the market in Ghana and ensure that they sustain themselves in the market. This could be like direct selling or there could be joint ventures. Overall, the food industry of Ghana depends on availability of raw materials and quality of sources who would work in the industry. Ghana is a place where cheap labor is available and lack of proper technology could be a bottleneck. This problem can be solved if proper technology can be implemented via joint ventures and franchises, so Jalen can easily enter the market of Ghana and expand themselves. We have made sure to leave no stone unturned with respect to our research. We have studied and understood the market well enough to come to a conclusion of entering the market of Ghana. This will definitely have a positive impact on our revenues, and this move will be excellent for our brand. What are your thoughts on the move into the market of Ghana, Mr. Rifat?
Moving into a new market is not an easy move at all. All along, I thought it would be an extremely tough decision to make. But now I'm confident that we can make this move work. Without any further delays, let's get to work and start off by working on a local Ghanaian flavor and drafting contracts that make sure our terms and conditions are clear to the parties. We must avoid miscommunication in every way possible, and we don't make any moves until we are 100% sure that we can make it work. We will take risks, but they will all be calculated risks. I know everyone's worked very hard on this research, but all of us will have to work even harder now if we finally want this move to the Ghana market to be success.